one to the family. This is Kendra Blackwood with B1 News and Information. The segment where I chop you up with game. But before I get started, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, the Hot Lava Music TV YouTube channel, Von Savage Media YouTube channel, and all the channels on the network. And with that being said, a restaurant in San Francisco's Chinatown is paying staff $1.6 million over claims that it stole their tips and failed to pay wages. Well, look at those model citizens, would you? I mean, is this who you wanted to give a crime bill to? The people who doing all the crime. Got the drug game on lock. Got the sex trafficking game on lock. Now they got the employment and labor game online. Just wow, America. But anyway, it goes on to say, Z and Y, a Szechuan restaurant in San Francisco's Chinatown, is paying 22 workers a collective $1.6 million after California's labor commissioner said the business failed to pay wages and stole tips. Well, this ought to be good. But it says, current and former employees told the San Francisco Chronicle that some staff hadn't been paid for all the hours they worked and weren't allowed to take breaks. After staff raised concerns, the restaurant retaliated, in some cases by cutting their hours or firing them, they said. Z and Y restaurant and its owners vigorously deny that they engaged in any illegal conduct, Seth Whispers, the attorney for Z and Y's owners, told Insider. The restaurant and its owners never stole any wages or tips from employees, nor did they retaliate against any employees. That simply did not happen. The California Labor Commissioner's office started an investigation in 2019. The investigation found that some kitchen staff were paid a fixed salary below the minimum wage that did not include overtime, the office said on Tuesday. The employer illegally kept tips left for the servers and did not pay servers split-shift premiums when they were scheduled to work both the lunch and dinner shifts, the commissioner's office said. Damn, are they working their own people to the bone? So if they're doing that, just think about what they care about you in their store buying their weaves or getting your nails and your toes done. Just a thought. But it goes on to say, the settlement, amounting to $1.6 million, covers payment for unpaid minimum wages, overtime, and split-shift premiums, as well as more than $400,000 for stolen tips, the California Labor Commissioner's office said. The payment is split between 22 servers, bussers, cooks, and other kitchen staff, who are all Chinese or Taiwanese immigrants, the Chronicle reported. They are expected to receive about $73,000 each. The restaurant is also paying 5 workers a collective $70,000 in a second settlement over the retaliation claims. Documents seen by Insider show. The owners, Junyu Onjong and Lee Junhan, agreed to pay the settlements after they decided it would have been too expensive to defend themselves, Whispers told Insider. The restaurant and its owners had to make the difficult business decision to settle these claims instead of spending significant resources on attorney's fees and several years in court, he said. Sure, try to wig a lot of it now that you know you can call and you done did wrong. Typical of throwing your rock and hiding your hand. Want all the smoke but can't take the fire. What you need to do is hold your own wands. The Labor Commissioner issued more than $1.4 million in wage assessments and penalties in 2020, which the restaurant appealed. The commissioner later also filed a lawsuit to prosecute the restaurant owners for violations not covered by the citations, including the theft of tips, violations of California's paid sick leave law, and record-keeping violations. The 2 settlements also require the restaurant owners to implement a fair and transparent tip distribution policy, provide training on workplace rights, give workers their schedules 2 weeks in advance, and allow them to trade shifts. The funny part is they doing all this explaining for this Asian business. But they want to sanction the S out of the Turkey Hut and any other black business that tries to get anything going. All immigrants and people that come here from other areas need to pay respect and homage to black people, as we are the ones that fought for those freedoms. Anyway, keep that same energy. Pull up season on you sucker MCs. Don't forget. jlava.com. tzvonsavage.com. keepitppodcast.com. Love. Peace. Blessings.
Music TV.
Ways for you to run my cash. Check reparation. 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 Tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back. I bring it back like I took you from the premises. I bring it back like it's stolen from my nemesis. I bring it back. Shawty bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. Shawty bang my line. Bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. You can catch me on the book or DM me at IG. Consider me. Look, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I'm a slave with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look.
taking flight. Change your life in one night. By 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like nigga night. Small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright. Got big balls and a good pipe. One call and it's
on a wave, then you could just go and say, this is a possible way for me to go and lay. Man, I knew it was something, couldn't ignore it. It was faith, it was faith. Flowers in the bitch, and I definitely belong here. And now that I'm here, I'ma change.
Yeah, I'm an animal, red gorilla. I eat your dog, your poochie. Get what you're gonna get, front and center.
Which I grew up living life, which I knew. Standing on my toes, graduated with my honors. THC scientific, getting to what's the plan C? Throw the kickback, zip sack, throwing kicks on, get the applause.